So you are someone who's interested with tech and want to know more about it but don't know where to start. You start here right in this video because I'm at the Viva Tech 2026, Europe's biggest tech fest. And why do I say that? Because this year 184,000 people are going to join this event, and at the same time there would be 4,000 exhibitors. What does that mean? That means that this whole area is going to be packed up, and I'm going to show you one of the best technical advancements that are there to offer. So if you don't know, this year Prime Minister Modi also attended this event. At the same time, what are people presenting over here? Because there are startups, there are people from different countries. So let's jump right in. So right now we are close to Sanofi stand. They have some interesting cave-like design over here. I don't know what it is, but probably it's for clicking photos. Share your best pictures over here. Some people going in having those pictures. At the Samsung stand, what we can see over here is that you could have like a hair analysis with the help of AI. So like how we used to do back in India, like mothers used to check our scalps. But over here, it's done with the help of AI. I hope it works if it's working for people. So I just saw the section of France Travail over here, and as you know, France Travail, it's a platform where you could register yourself and search for jobs. Not only that, when you apply for chômage, so chômage is when you get paid for not working basically. So what happens is like when you don't have a job, so French government or this organization, they gave you a minimum amount of money with which you could do training or you could at least survive. So it's a percentage of your salary which you were already making. Not only that, they do something else as well. They've also launched competition for the people, and normally it's for Caribbeans this time. So they compete in a competition, and after competing, they get the chance to come here in France and present on the France Travail stand. You can see over here, it's one of the brand, it's called Mebilboat. And what you could do with Mebilboat is basically using that platform, you could literally book some boats in the Caribbean. So that's very interesting startup. It's very nice talking to you. You are the CEO?
Yeah, I'm the CEO, yeah. So basically, why I create Mebilboat? Because I live in the Caribbean, and I'm working in the industry of the boat since the last 10 years. And basically, it's 12 months, not just 4 months.
Wow.
So people are coming for the high season, not knowing that they can come literally all the year. The sun is there, the boat is there, the professional is there. So people will love it. The engagement was really well in US, in Miami. It is here too in Viva Tech, and we are connecting people with real human.
So first of all, thank you so much for talking to us. It's great energy. I hope when I come to Caribbean, I get to book a boat from your platform.
Totally.
And it's easy. And I'm going to do that. We'll put the links in the description for your channel.
My pleasure.
And at the same time, we wish you success, and I hope it becomes the biggest company out there.
It will. We will be the leader in the Caribbean, and we will definitely host you. You send when you and your community come, you will tell us. We will create a code for your community. When they will reserve, you will have a rebate.
Thank you so much, Alexi, for that. I recommend you could visit, give it a look, and see if it works for you. Like he said, it would be a pleasure to be there. We would use his code if it's possible. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Alexi, pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
So you saw sometimes it's not just about connecting or just being here for tech, but it's also about meeting nice people. So one day if we visit Caribbean, we'll make another vlog. Like you see, Days in France makes all those vlogs for you. So let's hope for the good. So I've been listening to some nice and groovy music over here, and when I look towards the stand, now I know why it is, because it's a stand of Africa Tech. I'll show you. Very nice performance, very nice performance. So even last year as well, when I came to Viva Tech 2025, I saw the section of India, and I was very excited to meet some of the people from India. They were trying to present Indian startups. So I could see from afar, there's a stand of Indian startups as well. So let me just show you how it is. So right now we are in front of the ePlane company, and we had a chance to meet Vishnu. First of all, thank you for your time.
No problem.
I just wanted to know what it is about, what are you doing, are you selling, or can I buy one right now?
Right. So you can buy one very soon. We're going through certification. So I'm here from the ePlane company.
Right.
We are in the business of building a 3-seater eVTOL. So these are aircrafts that can take off like a helicopter, and they fly like a very regular aircraft in forward flight, right? So the go-to-market for us is air ambulance. Subsequently, the same aircraft will become an air taxi. So this is a full electric solution, can do about 110 kilometers on a single charge. Extremely compact, can take off and land from half a basketball court.
That's very nice, and especially in a country like India, because I've traveled a lot in the mountains, and what I see in the mountains is
Right.
the problem that sometimes these places are not accessible,
Yes.
and especially the concept of ambulance could be very, very helpful.
Indeed, right? And the other factor is cost, right? Because these are pure electric offerings, these will not be more than 2-3x the cost of your Uber.
Sorry, what did you say? 2-3 times the cost of an Uber?
Uber, yes.
That's super impressive. Amazing, Vishnu. So it's great talking to you about this. How can people reach you? What are you looking after, and when is the launch?
So I'm SVP Strategy. You could reach out to us on Instagram, X, or LinkedIn.
Right.
Simply look for the ePlane company. That's our handle. Please feel free to reach out.
Everything sounds super interesting. So first of all, congratulations for
Thank
being
you so
here.
much.
And I also heard that Mr. Modi was here.
Yes,
So
he
did you
was,
have
he
an
was.
opportunity to
We
see him?
briefly said hello. That's about it. Right?
And is he planning to buy one or two?
Hopefully we should get there very soon.
I mean, the first best thing would be like if it's available in government hospitals,
That's true.
some of them around here. So again, very nice talking to you.
Thank you so much.
Put the link in the description if
Thank you
that's okay
so
with
much.
you.
Absolutely.
Have a nice day.
You too. Take
See you
care.
around.
Bye-bye.
You can see the presence of all the prominent brands over here. People interacting with all these displays. So that's very nice. I mean, the main purpose, all in all, is to basically have presence in people's mind. So you could see how beautiful this is. So this year Samsung is having a very interesting stance. There were multiple things which were available. One of the things which I really loved was this refrigerator concept. So you just put your things inside and it tells you all the expiry dates and what composition it has, like proteins and all that. I asked how much the price was and they said around 3,000 euros. So currently it's just available in Korea, but maybe in the future it could be available here as well. So it tells you when you take out one dish, it tells you when it's going to expire. You have a screen, as you can see on your screen right now. So for me, this is a very interesting concept. They say that there's another stand which one could visit where they're sharing that you could increase your lifetime by 15 years. So that's very interesting. So I see this wonderful guy with Iron Man mask. I'm a big fan of Iron Man.
Thanks.
Love the mask. What are you doing here and why are you having this great setup?
Well, I'm a little tech creator in France.
Yeah.
So I have been invited by Bouygues Telecom by one of the animators whose name is Cosinus.
Okay.
It's one of the best French animators in France. So I just wanted to participate to the 4 moments of the day, look at the new innovation.
But I have to say, you've been invited by Bouygues. You must be very big.
Well, to be honest, it's been 3 years I've been doing some video, but I'm not that famous, to be honest.
No.
I have like 1,000 followers on YouTube, which is still pretty good.
It's very good, very good.
Like 600,000 on TikTok and 200 on
Wow.
Instagram.
That's
That's
very
really
nice.
big.
That's very big. Our viewers also would love to see your whole suit. Where can people find you? What's your contact?
You can find me on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram by the name of Let's Tech, LETSTEK.
Right.
Okay, and you will find all my videos.
By the way, at the end, like I was just walking over there and I saw you from there. Like this mask is super pretty. Like you created it yourself or you bought it?
This one.
This one?
This one, my uncle was a gift for my birthday. I built that by myself, but the full suit that we'll see on my channel is made by myself.
That's very nice. Very
Thank
happy to
Thank you,
know
sir.
you. Thank you so much. So we are entering Pavilion 7.2 over here, having some of the tech innovations by other countries. So like Japan village over here is there. BNP Paribas, the bank, is also present over here. So you could really see some of the brands from which you don't expect a lot of things. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. There are some interesting things which you could have a look at. I put this QR code over here so for you to have a experience. And a lot of people seem to be very interested by these activities because you see the amount of people present over here. I could also see a stand of Adobe here, so let's see what they are trying to present and what they're offering. So apparently there's a prompt battle going on here. So what's the competition like? You battle for prompts. Which one is having the best prompt? What the hell is that? So I'm basically trying to figure out what's happening over here. I don't know myself what I'm doing, but we'll do it together. So the DS number 7 glides along with a winding road. So maybe they're just trying to give us all the features that you have with this vehicle. Let's see how it goes. So in the end, it was basically about just seeing all the features of the car. So okay, whatever. And we got a souvenir, which you are seeing on your screen right now. Let's go further. Let's see what more to offer. You could even see DocuSign over here, one of the application/website which you use for signing documents. Even they have their presence over here. So my recommendation is you come here with a CV, print them in like 20s or 30s, 40s, and you keep on handing them one by one to all these brands. Maybe there's some scope for an internship or maybe like a job if they have it available. Shooters shoot short, and it's always better to come prepared and maybe try to find some sort of internships and everything. So we even have stands of universities over here, like you could see, University of Paris City. Maybe you want to get into a university as well. That's what you could do. One thing that attracts a lot of attention, maybe from last 10 years, like they just make a robot, they put it in place. All the controversies about the robots that we have seen back in India as well. So they'll make a robot, they'll make it dance, and people will just come towards it like a magnet. Look at the amount of people just standing in front of it. This little thing dancing over here. Yeah, it's coming my way. Come on, come on. So they're called Booster. Oh, so it's her who's operating it. I thought he was operating himself basically, so it's not that autonomous after all. Another section for robots. Let's try to see what's present over here. It's called Agiboat, X-Motion Mint Group. Bunch of robots over here. Maybe they are resting right now. We won't have a show at this moment. So currently we are at the stand of Pureva. So it's a pleasure talking to you. What's your name? Please introduce us a little bit.
Hello, I'm Vincent. I'm the co-founder of Pureva. So Pureva is water filtration system. So it presents like that.
Yeah.
So you can put it straight on the tap and it will deliver better water at home. So basically we are eliminating 30 plus contaminants. It delivers also a better taste. We are giving like a cartridge like that.
Sounds good.
So it delivers straight to your house, your letterbox every 3 months.
That makes sense. So it's like a subscription-based company.
Yes.
And if we talk about how much this thing costs.
Yeah, it's 40 euros per trimester.
Okay.
And we deliver every trimester refills.
Right.
And for the first order, we are giving the filter.
Wow.
So you don't have to pay more to have it.
That's very nice. I would like to research further on this because this idea sounds very nice to me. And if it works very well, I would even suggest to maybe come to India as well, because in India we need things like that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
If you want, I could be your partner back in India. So
I will be very pleased to do it. Very pleasure.
Vincent, it's a great initiative. You see all those brands over here. You see some of the things. I don't want to say the names, but there are some of the brands which try to integrate AI and tech and all those things into the system. But sometimes it's not even required. And here, what you're doing is you're working on something which is quite in daily life.
Yeah.
And is very important for all the human beings, right?
Yeah.
So basically solving human level problems is what's happening over here. So huge congratulations.
We don't have to complicate things.
Yeah. So where can people contact you? What would be the website resources?
So you can find us on pureva.com.
So we are going to link all those links in the description, even the Instagram channel. Thank you so much again. I wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
Great seeing you. Maybe I'll see you next year as well.
See you. Thank you.
I think it's very easy to get lost around here in this Porte de Versailles area. It's very big, very huge. Sometimes I don't even explore some places and then people tell me, why didn't you cover this? Why didn't you cover that? First of all, being somewhere on the right time is very important and sometimes I miss that. So sorry, but right now I'm seeing stands of SNCF. Let me show you what they have to offer. So they're basically showing how you could plan the circulation. There's somebody who is doing it right now. And of course, the biggest and prettiest stands would be from the biggest brands out there. So Microsoft has this very interesting, at least for the display of it. Let's just try to find out. We have the stand of Publicis Group over here. They are celebrating 100 years. They started in 1926, man. That's quite a long time. So you could see people literally very, very interested in seeing what's going on. And maybe they are just showing the clips that happen over here inside. I didn't have the chance to go inside, but at least you could catch that here. Maybe there would be videos published somewhere on the internet too. So this is what I've been talking about. You could find your jobs here. There's a QR code and this is for Publicis Group. So these opportunities are always present. It's only when you keep your eyes open for them. We see this lovely fluorescent section of PwC. People who are interested in consulting as well could be here and see what's there to offer. So if you don't know, PwC is the official consulting partner of F1 and they have been working on this kind of simulation together, which is what you could drive. You literally see the guy, he's having a blast. The guy is using phone while driving. What the hell, man? Okay, still control it. Normally, I'm not big for the simulation activities, but I think I need to try this, man. This is super cool. Some of the people from India are watching this video. I'm going to show you how a chitti, a letter, is received here in France. So you basically assigned to one of these La Poste or Chronopost kiosks, and all you need to do is go there. You could either deposit your parcels. It could be Chronopost, Colissimo, DPD, whatever, and you could récupérer, means you could take them. So normally you just go to the écran, you just mention what you want to deposit or what you want to take out of it. So this is how letters work here in France. You have to go to the kiosk yourself, you don't have to talk to anyone. And even for taking, for example, this is very, very convenient for the people who are working in jobs. They cannot just retrieve their packages. So there's no letter guy or a La Poste guy coming to deliver. What you could do is just register one of these kiosks, go there after you finish your work and take your packages. We could see this involvement of a robot while picking up some of the letters from this area and putting them there. And not only letters, it could use all sort of things, like in the video you could see parcels, so from one place to other. So if you're thinking where are jobs, these are the jobs, these are the job eaters over here, robot. I'm just kidding, but we have to learn how to integrate ourselves with this machine and AI and tech all over the countries basically, and all over the platforms and different kind of jobs. So this is one of the great opportunity to be here and learn about those things. So I was passing through this area and I found these wonderful ladies. They enjoyed the show. You liked the Viva Tech?
Yes, it's a very good show.
So first of all, the reason why we having a conversation is because you are students, most of you, and you had the opportunity to come here, explore the show. How was your experience?
I love very like here. It's very good for me,
Right.
Because big many people, and we are with society KPMG.
Whoa, so big guys, these guys are already doing very good in life, okay?
We are so many happy.
Okay. And which is the best YouTube channel in Paris?
It's you. It's a Daisy. We're friends.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Very nice talking to you. So for me, one of the main things that I see here is like the integration of AI, machine learning. That's what all the brands are trying to show. We have a bunch of startups over here, which were presenting at least. All right, we could already see that people are packing up their stuff. People are leaving as well. I'm supposed to leave soon too. So normally when an organization functions, it has to function in conjunction, right? It should speak of its values, not just in the areas that they want to showcase to other people, but even in the areas which are usually hidden. Let me show you this. Viva Tech has got these screens as promotional screens even in the washroom. So wow, kudos to Viva Tech. Let's go. So initially when I entered this show, for me it was a little boring as well, I would say. And normally I'm not the type of person who only likes to talk to like these big people, big brands or something like that. I talked to these people over here. You saw these interviews. I really love this, and this is what Viva Tech is about. It's Europe's biggest tech fest. So what they do is they invite all these participants, all these startups to showcase their products, to showcase what they've been working on. And like I said, there are some of the people who try to overcomplicate things and then they try to find answers to those things. But here, like Vincent, I had the conversation with him, and what they are doing is solving human level problems, so which is very nice endeavor in my perspective. So I wish all these entrepreneurs good luck, and maybe this video was able to inspire you a little bit about the entrepreneurial world, because you could see if these people could do it, others can do as well. They come from Martinique, they come from Guadeloupe, they come from India, China, Korea. We also had a great conversation with people from India. I really love the idea of this plane which converts into helicopter and then converts into plane. So especially in the mountains, I think this could be a great idea to use this as ambulances, right? So all in all, great show. I enjoy this show every year. It has been 3 years that I've been here. I'm coming here, but for the very first year, I didn't make any video, right? But last year we made the video for Viva Tech 2025. If you haven't watched, you can watch it. I cannot just recommend it because that was for 2025. If you enjoyed the video, let us know in the comments what was the best thing that you saw. And like I said, people are already packing up, people are leaving. So it's time for me to leave as well. So till then, take care, goodbye. Desi in France, out.